see you if you're returning from my other fact series videos. I'm even more glad to see you if you're new here. For those that are new here, I always like to offer a little deal before we get started with the video. Now, that deal to you is the same deal I offer in every video, because I'm on a mission, okay? Hear me out. I am on a mission to become the UK's biggest ASMR artist. And for that, I need your help. And the deal that I offer to you is, if you enjoy this ASMR video and if you get tingles from this ASMR video, then you have to subscribe. It's up to you when you make that decision. You could even click onto a different video of mine, because I post every single day. And if any of those videos make you tingle, then the deal is the same. But that is the deal. So without further ado, let's get into the random UK facts with a little bit of context behind them. I have 20 in front of me here, loaded up. So, without further ado, let me bring this in a little bit here. Fact number 1. The UK once had the shortest war in history. In 1896, Britain fought the Anglo-Zanzibar War, and that war lasted between 38 and 45 minutes. It ended when the Sultan of Zanzibar surrendered after heavy shelling from the Royal Navy. It's still recorded as the shortest war in history. How's that? Try that one on for size. 45-minute war. Crazy. Fact number 2. Scotland has 421 words for snow. From sneasel, meaning to begin snowing, to skelf, meaning a large snowflake. These words reflect how central snow and weather are to Scottish culture and life. I did not know that before researching this video. Fact number 3, and this is breaking a stereotype a little bit. London buses were not always red. In fact, before the 1920s, different bus companies painted their own buses different colours in order to stand out. to my UK audience, you know what I'm going to attempt to do here. But for my international audience, you might not. Now, this is an incredibly difficult to pronounce name. It's Welsh, which is a language that's quite hard to speak and pronounce. But I'm going to give it a go. I've got the word in front of me. And I'm going to give it a go. So it's Clanfair, Pwyl Gwyngyll, Gogri, Jwendrob, Landsti, Indio Go Go Goch. That's my attempt. If there's any Welsh speakers watching this video, let me know how far off I was with that pronunciation. And this town was deliberately named in the 19th century as a publicity stunt to attract tourists. And guess what? It worked. Everybody knows about the town in Wales. Fact number 5. Big Ben is not the tower. In London, the iconic landmark Big Ben, most people believe is the name of the clock tower, but actually it's the name of the bell inside of the clock tower. The tower itself was renamed Elizabeth Tower in 2012 for the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. Who would have thought? Actually, I would have thought because I knew that already. But I don't think you did you? So there you go. Fact number 6. I can't be smug about this one, this is another new one to me. But the UK actually has a haunted royal palace. Hampton Court Palace, once home to King Henry VIII, is said to be haunted by several of his wives, most famously Catherine Howard, who was dragged screaming down the gallery before her execution. Harrowing stuff right there. Let's switch up the trigger. On that note, dearie me, poor lady, Henry VIII is actually famous in the UK for executing most of his wives. That's what most people know him for, and it's real, it's true. So, if you didn't know, get to know. I think he had 7 or 8 wives, and it was first one divorced, then beheaded, then died, and then his 4th one divorced, 5th one beheaded, 6th one survived. Okay, I think it was 6th one. There's like a little poem that we'd sing in primary school when we were learning about Henry VIII to remember, and it was divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. Well, you'd obviously sing it, but I'm not going to sing it, but you know. I think that'll be very relaxing. Anyway, enough about Henry VIII. Fact number 7 is that Stonehenge is older than the pyramids. Can you believe it? Archaeologists actually think that Stonehenge was built around 3000 BC, making it older than the Great Pyramids of Giza by several centuries. Mad that. Fact number 8 is that pubs have been around for nearly 2000 years. century, like ye old trip to Jerusalem in Nottingham. The pubs are deep rooted in British culture due to the Roman Empire. Now, fact number 9 is that the Queen, rest in peace, the Queen doesn't need a passport because British passports are issued in the monarch's name. The late Queen Elizabeth II never actually had her own. However, other royals, though, do need them. I suppose she can't sign off on her own passport. Would that technically be illegal? I don't know. Can she just use a banknote as a passport and be like, I'm the Queen of England? I'm on all these banknotes. Let me in. You know who I am. Fact number 10 is that Oxford University is older than the Aztec Empire. What? Teaching began at Oxford in 1096, while the Aztec civilization didn't begin until the early 1300s, meaning that students were debating philosophy in Oxford centuries before Aztecs built Tenochtitlan. Sorry if I butchered that name. Fact number 11. Again, my UK viewers, you'll know this. The UK has a legally protected swan population. All unmarked mute swans in open water technically belong to the Crown. This dates back to the 12th century, when swans were a delicacy reserved for royalty. It's true. Swans are protected by the Crown. You're not allowed to attack or hurt or kill a swan. That goes for all animals, really, if you're a good person. There's fact number 12. Is there's only one official desert in the UK. I didn't even know that. Dungeness in Kent is classified as a desert because of its dry, shingle landscape, though it looks nothing like the sandy deserts of the Middle East. That sounds more like it. Fact number 13. Tower Bridge has a secret glass walkway hidden 42 metres above the Thames. The glass floors let visitors look directly down at the traffic and the river below, although it was not part of the original Victorian design. Fact number 14. Windsor Castle is the world's oldest occupied castle. Built in the 11th century after the Norman invasion, it's been continuously lived in for over 950 years and is still one of the official residences of the British monarch. Legoland is also in Windsor. Little bonus fact for you there. Number 15. The London Underground was the first subway system. It opened number 16 is that Britain once had a miniature ice age. Between the 14th and 19th centuries, the UK experienced the Little Ice Age. The Thames froze so solidly that Londoners held frost fairs on the river, complete with markets and even ice skating. And that has not happened since the 19th century, so that period classed as a mini ice age. Number 17, lucky number 17 for me. The UK has a giant chalk horse carved into a hillside. The Uffington White Horse in Oxfordshire is a 3,000-year-old chalk figure carved into the hillside, and no one is exactly sure why it was made, though it may have had religious significance. It's always a good fail-safe if you don't know why something was made. Blame religion. Fact number 18. I'm going to switch up the trigger again. Fact number 18 is the British Museum has more Egyptian artifacts than Egypt itself. Typical Britain, that. With over 100,000 items, the museum's Egyptian collection is one of the largest in the world, surpassing all museums in Cairo, which is the capital of Egypt. The British Museum tends to do that quite a lot, I believe. Fact number 19. Another quirky one is Britain once measured distance in furlongs. A furlong, still used in horse racing, is about 220 yards. The word comes from the length of a furrow in a ploughed field, an agricultural measure from medieval times. And finally, fact number 20 is the UK is home to the world's shortest scheduled flight. In Scotland's Orkney Islands, the flight between Westray and Papa Westray lasts just 90 seconds, shorter than even just the boarding announcement. And there you have it. That is 20 UK facts just for you. I really hope you enjoyed this video, that it helped you relax and tingle. And please remember the agreement that we made in the beginning. If you did enjoy and tingle to this video, then you've got to subscribe now. And if not, then you'll just have to click one of the other videos on screen now and see if that does the trick instead.